Hello there and welcome to what's going to be the first in a series of short little videos I'll probably do of ARMA 2. I'm just going to start out with a couple of scenarios. I might go and do some custom missions, maybe make missions in the editor later, I don't know. But for now, let's just pick out Freedom Fighters. I like this mission because you play as the Independents and you very rarely play as the Independents. And it is one of the island warfare missions. Like some of these are just kind of individual encounters. This is across the whole island, so we will pick this. And I had a campaign going already. Not very good at this game, so I'm just going to pick regular. Also, this game is really hard, so it's not just me not being great, it's also this game being really hard. Because this is a full screen game, I can't record it in windowed mode. I have to use FRAPS to do that, and that means basically that videos are going to be shorter because FRAPS is like the worst possible method of recording that is known to man, but it's like really popular and one of the most commonly used. The main problem with it is that whenever you record something in FRAPS, you basically get video file sizes that are in the gigabytes, even for relatively small ones. Like a 10-minute video on FRAPS is probably like a gig or so. And that also is a big drain on your performance whenever you use FRAPS. But as far as Armor 2 goes, I've tested it out. I've seen that it's still playable, very much so with FRAPS on. So I'm going to try and do a couple of scenarios here. And we will start out as the independent guerrilla faction. And our first goal is going to be to retake the Chernoruzian town of Staroye, which is right here. And it's relatively close to our starting point, which is here. Also important about Staroye is there is a fort somewhere. Oh yeah, Team Razor. There's a fort here we can go to for assistance. So after we take out Staroye, hopefully we'll be able to go and get all the goods from there. I will check my gear real quick. I'm going to have a AKS-74U. I'll be changing that once I start the mission. But what's basically going to come down to is us versus tons of vehicles, because the Russians themselves aren't so great at ground combat. I can destroy them pretty easily, actually. But the problem is that tanks, BMPs, anything of that nature, extremely hard to kill. And if they have any air support, we're screwed. I have no method of taking that down. So we're going to use a little bit of our starting money to, yeah, I had the night vision selected there, to buy up some soldiers as soon as the AI gets the barracks up. We're also going to be taking one of these vehicles, probably the pickup, because that has a gun in the back, which can be manned. Alright, barracks is up. We're going to buy, first off, some units. We want an RPG rifleman, as well as, if I can find one, a scout? No? Hunter, that's who we're looking for. Okay. Did I order him? There. Close. So they will be under my control once they get there. Alright, so there's our RPG rifleman right there. He's in our squad now. Waiting on the hunter to get it down to the barracks. And one thing I've noticed about the scenario, sometimes the Russians, they kind of like rush your spawn and wipe out the whole camp before you can even really get ready or do anything, which is annoying because really the insurgency doesn't have such great weapons. And by such great weapons I mean we get total crap. So it's not exactly the easiest thing to play as. But we don't have enough money to buy anything else, I guess, so it's just us and this dude here. We're going to grab this pickup truck, have him hop in, and actually, never mind that, delay that order, because what's going to happen here is I will be in the passenger seat, and I want him to get in. Oh wait, space.
Blízko.
Disembark.
Statická obrana. Druhý. Vystoupit.
Rozumím. Člověk doleva.
What I want him to do is to
doleva.
get
Druhý.
into
Jako
the
řidič.
pickup
Nás
truck
auto.
Rozumím.
as a driver. So that means he'll come over to the door here, get in, and he'll be driving us around. The method by which that will occur, pretty simple. All I got to do is open up my map here and give him some orders. So, this is us. No, wait. Where are we? We're right here. We're the dude with the little red ring around us. And we're going to Starye, which is down here. No, where is it? Back here. And actually, we are going to go to Mustak, so we got a recon order there. And set that as our current task. And also got to issue a move command. So I'll hit the tilde key to select my squad.
Druhý.
Click move
Přesuny
there.
na pozici 7
This
0
will
7.
order him to drive us there. And now we can kind of like sit back and wait for him to finish driving us. Yeah, since we are the insurgency, we get really crappy vehicles, we get really crappy weapons, and we get really crappy like training for our soldier dudes. They're really unskilled and crappy. But the advantage that we supposedly have is that we know the terrain. Yeah. Doesn't help me very much, but hey, why not? You should probably turn off those headlights there, boyo. Just a suggestion. Oh well, no need to not alert the Russian tanks that are going to be undoubtedly patrolling this area. One nice thing about the AI is they stick to the roads, they drive safely enough, they don't crash the car, and they get you there on a reasonable amount of time. If I was driving this thing, we'd probably have already ruined it, and we would be walking, so... Let's take a look at the map while this is happening. I'm actually going to cut this here and bring it back when we have arrived or something happens on the way. Alright, so we've arrived at our destination, and we are now sitting here in the middle of this field outside of Tolga or Starya. I can't remember which village this is. Anyways, we're going to go over there and liberate it, but I can see already there is some kind of vehicle and emplacement over in this direction. And in my experience, the Russians tend to have a couple of armored personnel carriers kind of rolling around the hillside here. So we're going to be approaching on foot, not by vehicle, by virtue of the fact that... Oh, I should probably tell this guy to be stealthy. By virtue of the fact that... Oops. We don't want to die. Oops. 7 tilde stop.
Druhý. Odsteď potichu.
Alright. Turn on our night vision so we can see much more easily. And realistically, our only hope is that we get in here, capture the objective, and then get out before any heavy armor arrives, because we're pretty poorly equipped to deal with it. We can probably take out 1 or 2. Are you gonna come up here, buddy? He's taking quite a while. Yeah, the AI is not the greatest in this game, but it's certainly one of the most interesting squad systems I've seen. Yeah, whatever. And generally, we're gonna have to rely on this guy to get anything done for us, because we can kill individual soldiers that just fine, but taking on anything larger than that is going to take weapons that we don't have, and he does.
Protivník, statický raketomet. Dále před náma.
Okay. He just spotted something. Let's take a look. Looks like, okay, yeah, there's a metis up here. It's an emplacement, it looks like. Probably that thing. Haven't spotted any soldiers yet, so that's good news at least. There will probably be a small Russian patrol in the town that we're going to, but nothing too major. At least that's my hope. And here is the area we need to capture, this little thingy with the flag.
Potřebuji souřadnice.
You need a sit rep, huh? Well, you need to... You're all the way over there, of course. Move right here.
Přesun na jihozápad. 100 metrů.
Rozumím.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take him off of stealthy because he's stupid.
Druhý. Bezpečno.
Safe. Come here. Regroup.
Druhý. Zpátky.
Rozumím.
Here he comes. Okay. So like I was saying, we need to capture this little thingy here, and there's going to be a small Russian garrison, but we should be able to take that out pretty easy. Hop over the fence. Hop over the fence. There we go. And take a look around here. This bar is the bar that indicates how much influence we have here. It will be captured when it gets full. And I know there's like a sweet spot you have to stand in order to make this thingy go up. Maybe it's going down. It might have to be going down. I don't remember exactly. But once we capture it, we will get money and a small garrison of Chernorusan insurgents will probably show up to help us. But we also will have to... Alright, yeah, just canceled that task because we just captured the town. It also is going to bring in the attention of many large vehicles that are not friendly. So what we want to do here is move away from the center of town in that emplacement, which will become a death trap very shortly, and try to find the anti-tank emplacement that's on the hill over here. Now that we've captured a town, we also have a steady stream of supply trucks that should be entering the town and delivering goods, which increases our money. And we use money to buy all kinds of stuff like troops and vehicles and weapons. Oops, there's a fence there. Alright, so it looks like the emplacement should be right over here somewhere. Hop this fence. Alright, our allies just captured Tolga. Alright, I can hear a vehicle of some type moving around. What I'm gonna do is go prone. Tell him to hold his fire.
Zastavit palbu.
Oh yeah. The Vodnik and a BTR.
Druhý.
Shoot the BTR.
Rozumím, konec.
Protivník. Bev dale před náma. Druhý. Pálit bez rozkazu.
Alright, it's up to him to kill this thing. He'll be engaging it as it passes by, most likely.
Druhý.
Actually, kill that Vodnik.
Rozumím.
This thing will be pretty... Oh god, you're not using your rockets.
Bacha. Druhý. To schytal.
Okay, he didn't last long. But I think he took out their headlights. So hooray, no enemy headlights. Oh god. Let's take off the night vision. Yeah, it's pretty much impossible to see after you've had night vision on in the dark. But we just want to determine the light level that's on us because that idiot started shooting right by our position. Oh my god, there's a huge convoy. A massive convoy here. Got even another BTR. Yeah, there is a little bit of light over by us. Nothing too major though. And it's being cast by something. I don't know what exactly. Perhaps this vehicle's headlights. Alright, I think there is a anti-tank emplacement at the top of this hill. And they are retaking the city. That's what that indicates. The green is Chernorusian influence. Alright, so I'm gonna go actually and attempt to grab his RPG. Where's his body? Not entirely sure. And there's a chance I'll die very easily and quickly right here. Ah, here he is. So we want to grab this guy's stuff, specifically his rocket launcher. So for that we need that. We also need his RPG. Yeah, alright, give me your other shells. Okay, close. Switch to the RPG. Should be able to take this thing out in one hit.
Save him!
Oh god, yeah, it's aiming right at us, but it can't hit us. Ha! I've outwitted you! Look at that, it's tracking our smallest movements. I think I might have disabled the treads or something, which has disabled its movement. Otherwise it'd probably run me over. Unfortunately, since it's aiming right at me, it's going to be hard to get away far enough to shoot, but let's go for it. Alright, got him.
Save him!
So now we need to move away from that burning wreckage because it's very bright. It's going to be an obvious signal to our location. And we want to be far, far away from it. Okay. You can see there's the other BTR. Probably one of many other BTRs. That was probably a miss. So, we're now spent. We have no more RPGs to shoot. We need to get the heck out of there. I'm going to just sprint straight over to this barracks. A little bit of supply money. And while this area is still ours, I believe we can order weapons. That's good. We want ammo. Rearm. Dang it, I forgot I have to buy it. Quickly, you need a metis. Alright, go to prone. And turn on night vision, you buffoon. Buy weapons. Okay, now I need ammo. Need metis ammo. Dang it. Okay. This sounds like Russians speaking very close to me. There's an RPG. I need to arm it. Curses. Oh crap, I think I'm getting shot. Oh wow, I can't even stand up. I'm shot so bad right now. I'm gonna get into... Oh! Goodness. Beautiful. And we have died. So, first scenario, complete failure. We'll pick this up shortly. But yeah, we're going to do a little bit of ARMA 2, so see ya.